Okay, so I decided recently that sorry, the hair's a mess. Sorry, it's tied back Steven Seagal style. But I decided to cancel Sky. They've been pretty terrible, and it was a year's free broadband with the services that I took. So I figured, but they didn't install it in the room that I wanted in. It was all a pile of garbage. It was slow and shit, and then they kept activating services without requesting it. And the phone line kept getting nonsense, shitty, have you had an accident calls, even though I never gave out my number, and then Sky were all pretty shit about doing anything, and like customer services were utter garbage. So I took the advantage, because when the year was up, the price went up, so I had to pay for broadband, and then with the shitty slow broadband, so I was like, no, I think I'm going to switch to Virgin, because then I can get 100 megabytes per second fibre optic cheaper and 140 quid cashback through cashback websites, and it'd be installed in the room that I wanted it in, rather than having to use wireless and have it even slower. So yeah, I went to that. But then you asked about the cancellation process, and you're trying to figure out, how much notice do you need? Oh, I'm going to put you through to cancellation services right now. Do you want to cancel right now? Do you want to cancel today? It's like, I'm asking questions so I can plan cancelling. Oh, you should cancel today. I'll put you straight through to the cancellation services in the most, I'm going to make you cancel. Cheery, happy, you got to cancel today. And keep pushing to cancel. It's like, I'm just asking questions. I should put you through to the cancellation. No, just tell me how much notice I need to. I'll put you through to the cancellations. But no. And then it's like every single one. Are you going to cancel today? Oh yeah. You ready to cancel yet? And it's like, you call me every single day. You told me there's 31 days notice on the TV. You told me there's 7 days notice on the telephone and broadband. You've got to cancel today. I'll put you straight through to the cancellation. Are you ready to cancel yet? No, you haven't given me a chance to look up. So call me again. You ready to cancel today? It's like, oh, for fuck's sake! And then it's like, yeah, fine. That day I'm gonna sort out all the services. Get it done the next day. Yes, put me through to the cancellation department, and then it's like, well, maybe you could have made offers and shit before putting me through to the cancellation department, not this pushy, you gotta cancel today, yeah, let's get you cancelled, bollocks twat. And, some of them weren't even cheery, some of them were angry and aggressive, and it's like, you just cancel today, and it's like, I'm just asking questions and you're going to be aggressive and angry towards me, and it's like, yeah. And then after I have cancelled, it's like, that was day 3. Day 4 they'll call up again, it's I've already cancelled. Day 5 they'll call up again. Okay, could you stop calling me back now? Day 6. Yeah, I've already told you yesterday to never call me again. Day 7, they'll call me again in the first thing in the morning. It's like, well, we're from a different department. It's like, for fuck's sake, you've already told me you're not going to call anymore. This is the 3rd day in a row after you've told me you're not going to call anymore, and you're still calling me. But we're a different department. It's like, for fuck's sake, this is what was wrong with your customer services, Sky. You've got all these fucking separate departments, and you don't communicate to each other, and you don't do shit. And it's like, for fuck's sake, I've cancelled. Just leave me alone. Day 8, another fucking phone call. It's like, for fuck's sake, Sky. Now I never want to go to Sky ever again. You couldn't even install it in the room that I wanted it. You charged me for installation services when you didn't even fucking turn up. It's like, yeah, Virgin didn't charge me for installation, and they came and installed it and did it in the room that I wanted, and much better and cheaper services and much faster broadband. And yes, I've lost Sky Atlantic, but I'm sure I can find other ways to watch shows that I want off there. But every other show that I want to watch is perfectly available on Virgin. I've got a TiVo box that I can record 4 channels at once on, whereas the Sky only does 2. And yeah, it's all fibre optic, but I'm surprised that the TiVo box is through the fibre optic cable that the broadband comes through, but internet services on it, you need to have the internet cable connected directly to the router. And because I've got my computer and everything on a different side of the room to the TV, it's like an Ethernet cable won't really reach, so it's having to do that via wireless. But if it's sharing the same cable, because it splits off the same cable, the fibre optic cable, the TV and the broadband, so maybe that'll affect broadband speed if I'm watching TV at the same time, which would be shitty, to be honest, but, you know, if they're coming through the same cable, why then can't the TV box just have built-in internet services without needing to be directly connected to the router? You know, it just doesn't make sense about that. And then I put cheers about, you know, leaving, and then I get a message from Chris Rice, and it's like, have you arranged a Virgin Media deal yet? If not, see my bio tweets. Can help you save via staff referral, thanks. It's because he wants 140 quid cash back for himself, you know. It's like, he's clearly an affiliate. You know, maybe he is staff, but he's probably more likely an affiliate. And, you know, he's hoping for that tasty cashback deal, and, you know, he'll arrange something a bit cheaper for you per month in exchange for his affiliate kickback. So, you know, he'll be getting the cashback that I got myself, but through, you know, pretending to sell things himself. And then, oh my god, getting spammed emails. So, you know, you can't, why is there no customer service email for Virgin Media? 2017, I want to be able to email someone a problem when you're sending me spam. You've not included an unsubscribe button. You've not included any way to tell you to unsubscribe from these spam shit. And I don't want all these stupid updates. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's 2017. Make it sort of. It's just like, you know, just switch from the world's shittest thing who don't listen to you. Just let me at least have some sort of control over the emails. You know, don't spam me, don't sell my phone number to shitty, have you had an accident companies, because, you know, I haven't even given my number out to anyone. And it's like, yeah, it's just like the instant I signed up for Sky the first day, it's like, have you had an accident? And then a million shitty Sky emails. So I was like, do you want this service? Oh no, you know, we're still going to sign you up to it even though you said no. It's like, for fuck's sake, you know, Sky was shit and horrible. I'm glad to be rid of them, but hopefully Virgin will be better. I mean, in the past, when I had them at my last place before I lost that place, Virgin were a lot better, and, you know, if there were any problems with the phone lines, they'd instantly sort it out. And, you know, if the broadband was down for more than a day, you got compensated for the loss of broadband services. Sky, you know, bollocks of nothing we could do, phone lines down. I was like, yeah, great, you know, fuck you. So, you know, they really didn't care about keeping customers. They were happy to be horrible and shit and not give a shit about customer satisfaction. Virgin at least have seemed to care in the past. Whether they still do now is another thing, but, you know, it's like, yeah, new services, so can't really comment at this point, but it's open, it's better, but, you know, the broadband should at least be faster and better, and maybe I'll start streaming. Well, who knows? Yeah, thanks for watching. Join us again some more. Goodbye.